Alright, hello everybody. Today I'm doing another video. I'm doing a contest entry for Alex at Beer and Vinyl for his 1 year in the vinyl community. So this is and he said that we need to do what our favorite year, like musically, is. And I just went with how many albums I have of that year. So number two, the second year that I have the most albums from is 1970. I have about 16 from 1970, and then it goes to 1969, of course. But the albums I have the most of from the what year is 1971, and I have 19 from 1971. I was very surprised for it to be 1971. I thought it was gonna be like at least 69 or 70, but I did it for all the years, and I actually have a lot more than I thought for the years that I have. So, but I'm gonna go show you and talk about the CDs that I have. So the first one I have is Alice Cooper, "Love It to Death," and "Killer." And now for Alice Cooper, I was always assuming that Alice Cooper was um, like a very heavy band that I wouldn't like. Kind of like thought it was like their heavy metal. But then I heard when I was listening to FM radio, I heard I think it was maybe it was Under My Wheels, and then I heard I'm not sure if it might have been I'm 18. Under My Wheels and I'm 18 because they're my one of my radio stations. They do 2 at 2, so it's two songs from a band at 2 o'clock, and I was very surprised. Oh no, it was nice. No More Nice Guys. Yeah, it was Under My Wheels and No More Nice Guys. I was very surprised, and I was like, dang, this is actually very good. So I listened to all their albums, and I have this one, School's Out, and A Billion Dollar Babies. That's what I have. These two are from '71. They released the same year. So yes, this is probably my favorite Alice Cooper album. And I know my grandpa's a huge fan of Alice Cooper, and so is Mark Morris. Alrighty, and then the next one that I have is Masters of Reality, which is probably I'd say maybe my least favorite Black Sabbath album. I'd say, um, but it's still pretty good. We got Sweet Leaf, which is of course the iconic coughing in the beginning, and then there's some big songs from them. Children of the Grave and Into the Void. Those are big ones by him or by them. I think my favorite might be Paranoid, maybe Paranoid or what's the other one I have? Yeah, Paranoid or maybe Volume 4. But yeah, this is I need to listen to this again. I haven't listened to it in a while. And then the Doors. I have the collection box set, and it's my favorite Doors album, "L.A. Woman." Yeah, this is a very very good album from the Doors. It just sounds amazing, but also I love the songs. I got "L.A. Woman," of course, and we have um, "Love Her Madly." Those are the big ones. And I actually am a fan of "L'America." I know a lot of people don't like "L'America," but even my friend doesn't like that song. But I still find it a very good song, and it's a very cool cover. And whenever the actual album, the album on the LP has the curved edges, so that'd be pretty cool to have. But yeah, yeah, "L.A. Woman" from the Doors. And I actually recently watched a documentary on the Doors. On not really a documentary on the Doors, but it was the mysterious death of Jim Morrison, and that was a very interesting story. And then the next one is maybe my favorite Elton John album. I know it's Sam St. John, or Americana Sam's his favorite. Uh, Madman Across the Water. This is Tiny Dancer and Levon, and I have very good memories of Elton John music. Hearing Tiny Dancer, Your Song, Crocodile Rock, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. Hearing those back then, like when I was first starting listening to uh, this this kind of music, uh, I just very sentimental. So yeah, and then the only ELP album I have on CD is Tarkus. Uh, I'm really not sure what I think of Tarkus anymore. ELP got pretty boring for me fast. I think Greg Lake should have just stayed with King Crimson. But yeah, because that first King Crimson album is amazing. But this is from '71 also, and the next one from '71 is Aqualung. Uh, Probably my favorite Jethro Tull album. It's got of course the title track, and it's got Locomotive Breath. But I at first I wasn't really a fan of this album, but whenever I re-listened to it again, I quite liked it a lot. So this is my favorite one from 1971. All right, and then the next one is Imagine by John Lennon. This is from 1971. Uh, I think maybe yeah, Plastic Ono Band my favorite by him, but Imagine's just as good. How Do You Sleep is probably my favorite song in this album. I just love his voice in that song. It's very very good. Imagine, good way to start an album. But yep, John Lennon, Imagine. And then the next one from '71 is Glenn Calloway's favorite Led Zeppelin album. Uh, this is a very very good. You got Kashmir. My favorite song in here actually is In the Light. That's my favorite song in here. And I love the when you go deeper into the album, like close to the end where the airplane comes in, and he's like, and then they're like, should we cut that out? And he's like, nah, leave it in. Pretty good. And then my second favorite Nick Drake album, Brighter Later, from 1971. I think my favorite one is One of These Things First, and then what's the other song? Yeah, One of These Things First. That the lyrics in that song are very very strange and interesting. He was like he's singing about like what if he was uh, like a clock first, or what if he was a lamppost or something. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. Very very good folk rock, I'd say. And then the next one from '71 is Force Metal. Uh, Man, I love this album cover too. Of the ear. Metal is a very very good album. You get One of These Days with a bass line, and then Same as the Dog. I know some people don't like, but I actually quite like that song. So yeah, this is from '71, Pink Floyd. And then we have my favorite Paul McCartney album, Ram. And I have a pretty good story about Ram. Uh, First, I'll tell you my favorite song here is Monk Ray Moon Delight. I love that song. I love his screaming vocals. I love it. But I heard Uncle Albert, Admiral Halsley. First thing I say is Linda's vocals are very very good on that song. But I heard that at a local grocery store here, so that was very very cool to hear. And I know, yeah, very close to it. If you look very close, you can see the hidden thing right here, which is Lily, which is Linda, I love you. So that's pretty cool. And then the next one is probably my favorite Traffic album, the Low Spark High Heel Boys. And this is a pretty good sentimental album for me too, because I listened to it on a trip I went with my friend, and it's very very cool. Uh, Rock and Roll Stew, and then the second part of Rock and Roll Stew, those are great. And then this I just recently picked up, T Rex's Electric Warrior. This is holy moly, this is a fantastic glam rock album. It's got a cool trifold. It's even got a poster in here, and then this thing even moves. It's probably one of the best CD packaging I've ever seen, because that even like that CD thing moves. And then whenever you fold it a certain way, let me see if I can figure it out. It's not. All right, here we go. Yeah, this is what the poster looks like. But you can even see it on the CD. But this, I did not think I would like T Rex as much as I do. This is very good. The first song, Mambo Sun. Yeah, Mambo Sun. I can say that is very David Bowie esque. I can see how David Bowie was influenced by it, because the background vocals, I was like, that's straight from the Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust. But I think my favorite song on here, what would that be? Probably the first song, yeah. And The Life's a Gas, that's a very good one. Of course, you got Bang It Gone, Get It On. But yeah, very, very good. Now I know why Steve had it hanging up on his wall. And then this is from 1971. It's Paul McCartney and Wings, their first album, Wildlife. This is a interesting record coming right after the Beatles. Wildlife is like is my favorite song on this album. The title track. That's just a very very good song. But yep, and it's a very cool cover too of them. I love that a lot. And then the next one is of course Who's Next. I don't really need to say much about this, but um it got some very good bonus tracks in here. Pure and Easy, Water. That's a great song. And then I don't even know myself. That's another one, good one. But yeah, one of the classic albums of all time. And then the last two are from Yes. You got the Yes album and then Fragile. Yes has a cool thing on Wikipedia. There's a picture of somebody sitting outside a college place, and he has his record player just outside on the grass, and he's got his headphones connected, listening to the first Yes album before they got like proggy. And I do want to frame that and put it on my wall. 'Cause that's actually one of the best photos I've ever seen. And the Yes album is actually pretty good. I like their version of I forgot what the song was. I know it's off Beatles for Sale, but they do a cover version of the song. I think it's probably one of the best Beatles cover songs. But yeah, talking about these ones, Roundabout, of course, that's a very good song. This is probably I've heard that on a bunch of memes and stuff. And then of course this one, classic. So yeah, that's the year I'm picking from 1971. And sorry to ramble on this long for you, Alex. But yeah, this is make sure to check out Alex and leave a like on this video and then subscribe and comment what you guys think, what I'm missing, what you were surprised to see and surprised what I didn't have. And yeah, thank you guys so much. I'll see you later.